like to call upon the next speaker, Fatimaezzahra Rarhibou, for Morocco, speaking on behalf of Be Power.
Good morning. The most common way people give up their power is by thinking they don't have any. This is what the African-American author, poet, and activist Alice Walker had believed. Let me briefly take you through what I will be talking about. First, I will define the term power, and then I will explain it in the context of the quote to show how people give it up. Now, I really want to talk about how power is the measure of degree of control one has over circumstances in their life and over the actions of people around them. It is the ability to act or produce an effect. In other words, my understanding of power is more like it is letting one's inner light shine in a really large way, to be exactly who we are in a pure acceptance of ourselves. Let us now zoom in on the idea of power in the quote. The most common way people give up their power is by thinking they don't have any. We can conclude on the fact that underestimating oneself can be one of the greatest dangers. Looking down on ourselves, humiliating ourselves, hiding our greatness. It all falls out to making the biggest enemy, yourself. The biggest rival that lies within an individual is much stronger than any outside foe because it shackles them from within, destroys them so that they are left with nothing but believing that they are powerless and defeated. The barriers that self-doubt creates within an individual prevents them from getting to power. Now, on the other hand, if an individual is more confident, much stronger, believes in their inner hidden potentials, now those individuals are much more empowered, more powerful as they draw on their internal resources. In whatever ways we hide our greatness, that we stop hiding it, that we come out of our shells, allow ourselves to be exactly who we truly are. That means that we don't pretend to be someone that we are not, just to satisfy others. What's the point? That means that we don't take our strengths and downplay them. Instead, we say, yes, I am all that and more, in a quiet and profound way in your heart, because we were born and gifted with a purpose and a willingness to live for that purpose. This reminds me of an old 9th grade classmate of mine, Ming was her name. When she first got transferred to our school from China, she had a really hard time fitting in. She always sought group acceptance, wanted to feel that she belonged with everyone else. But despite all her efforts, she always failed. She still felt like a complete stranger. After some time, she figured out that it takes bravery, courage, strength, shining your light to finally belong. Put yourself in Ming's shoes and think about it this way. Empowering ourselves means that we play a bigger game. We might sometimes feel unsure, a bit uncomfortable maybe, or even challenged each time we step into a larger field of life. However, we will continue being a greater and a better version of ourselves, knowing that all is well, because all is well. That is, of course, if we were confident enough, believed in our inner hidden potentials, know that we are confident, that we are power. I would like to conclude my brief speech by saying that each and every one of us was born to be brilliant and magnificent. So step into the greatness of who you were meant to be. If you believe in this idea, you dwell on it, meditate on it, and embrace it, you will indeed figure out that individuals can be powerful if, and only if, they stop underestimating themselves, believed that they can change the world, believed that their inner hidden potentials are everything they need to get there, and confidently exteriorize these inner hidden potentials through their different walks of life. Thank you all for listening so patiently. Your questions and comments are very welcome.
I'd like to thank the speaker for that speech. Do we have any questions or comments for the speaker? Yes, please, sir.
Do you think it's important that we all come out of our comfort zone gradually, continually?
Thank you for your question. It's not really important, but it's highly recommended. If you stay in your shell, you're not going to explore the world. You're not going to know what's out there. You're not going to explore London, for example, which is the opportunity that I had. If you stay in your shell, that means you're very limited, alone maybe. You're not giving yourself the opportunity to exteriorize all that is inside you. Show people what you are. This is what I'm capable of. I can do this and that. When you come out of your shell, that's what you get. You don't want it, then you can stay in your shell and die. Thank you for your question.
Thank you. Do we have any further questions? On the left?
You talked about how it's not good to underestimate yourself, but don't you think some people are already confident, but it's the people and the environment around them that destroy their confidence? So how do you plan on help boosting back their confidence without underestimating yourself?
Thank you for your question. Can you repeat it with a higher tone, please?
Yeah, I said some people are already confident, but it's the people and the environment around them that destroy their confidence. So how do you help to boost your confidence back without underestimating yourself?
Thank you for your question. Well, I think that those people you are talking about are only partially confident. Because when you are confident, it means that nothing can destroy you. No matter the barriers, no matter the evil people that get in your life, you're confident enough. You can overcome anything that gets in the way. I'm confident I will get through life with my confident self. So any problems, any difficulties that you meet in your life while being a confident person, I'm 100% sure that you can overcome them just by being strong, believing in yourself, and not underestimating yourself, of course, which is very important. Thank you for your question.
Thank you. If we could have a question just from the gentleman at the back there.
Can being too confident anaesthetize you against some of the things going on around you?
I'm sorry, once again, can you please repeat?
Can being too confident anaesthetize you from recognising the importance of some things going on around you to which perhaps you wouldn't pay notice and pay attention?
Thank you for your question. Being too confident is, in my opinion, a huge mistake. You never know what's going to happen. Don't be too confident. I am definitely going to win this competition. How do I know? Too much confidence kills the confidence that you already have. It ruins you. It's like you're being too smart, too cool, pretending to be popular. Like, I can do this. I got this. I got the stage. That too much self-confidence kills you. So try not to be, not you, I'm sure that you're confident enough, but to the person who is too confident, try not to be too confident because that kills you. Just be confident enough. Believe in what you can do, and that is good enough. Thank you for your question.
Thank you. Unfortunately, that's all the time we have for questions for this speaker. So thank you to the speaker, thank you to everyone in the audience. It's interesting that we're talking about power.